Hey there, Flathead. Austin Baumgarten and
Ryan Norris.
with the Hidden Homes Montana team. We're here to deliver the Flathead County market recap for the month of May 2024.
Big May.
Yep, we got a big May. Lots of different things are kind of happening. Well, we'll see what ends up happening. We've got some good numbers here. However, there are a few things. I know Ryan was going to chime in. We were just talking about this when it comes down to kind of interest rates and some expectations.
Yeah, we had really high expectations. We've been talking about it all year on this show and to our clients and whatnot, and it's just not performing the way all the big talking heads and everybody that leads in the industry. They haven't quite come down as we had hoped. They're still hovering between that 6.8 and 7.1.
7.2. It just depends on your credit score too.
Yeah.
Really.
That's it's remaining about the same, shuffling up and down a little bit here and there. But nothing too crazy. However, we're seeing a lot of movement in the market from April to May. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, I do actually. And so basically what we've been doing is focusing kind of on residential real estate, which is basically single-family residential, townhomes, condos, manufactured homes. I want to chime in a little bit about land and commercial, specifically land just because, the snow's melting and you can get up to higher elevations and land listings are kind of popping on the market. But anyway, let's talk about March numbers going to April. So active in March, we had 581 active listings. In April, we have 667. New listings were 144 in March, and now we're at 205 for the month of April.
Wow.
Under contract was 187, and in April of this year is 213, so that's going up and ticking up. And then closed, this is always good. Last month it was 94, and now we're at 127. Which is really great. And with that is kind of something, I know we'll talk about those numbers as well, is that the closed median price of the homes in Flathead County was $575 last month, and this month it's at $605.
Yeah, so that's a $30,000 increase.
Exactly.
And that just tells me, those we were talking about it last month. Nearly half of our inventory was $1 million plus.
Correct.
And when we look at the numbers, it's up 20% in closings. So, we've had nearly 20% more closings over $1 million this month. And that's, likely causing that uptick in median prices.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, what was it? 22 sold opposed to 17 last month in the $1 million plus.
Yeah.
And of course, usually holding strong that 0 to 600, which is mostly first-time home buyers. It was 55 last month, and this month it's 62. And then that 601 to 999, which is kind of, I don't know, I would almost say that like that step up home for people was 28 closed, and this month it was 43.
Yeah,
so that's quite a big. That's almost
nearly
50%.
doubled.
Yeah,
well, not quite, but.
Oh, doubled. Yeah, I gotta get my percentages right.
Yeah,
You're right.
Quite,
It's almost doubled.
They've both increased, so that's good. People they're stepping up and starting to buy homes.
Yep. Exactly. So that's kind of, if you have any more questions about single-family residential, condos, townhouses, manufactured, reach out to our team. I want to give you a real quick rundown of land. We're going to start with this as the baseline, kind of going into, as May 1st, roughly. This will probably come out in a few days, but active land listings right now, that includes lots. So anything from basically like a normal city lot all the way up to hundreds of acres. 468 active listings in Flathead County. New would be 91. Under contract, we got 78. So that's good news. And then they actually closed 42 in the month of April. When it comes down to commercial, always a little bit lower. There's not a ton of commercial real estate in Flathead County, but there is some. Don't get me wrong.
But when we added those numbers up, I was shocked to see how many active there was, though.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so it was 97 active right now in all of Flathead County. We got 19 new ones in April. Under contract, 13, and then closed with 6. So that's a completely different kind of, type of market anyway, when people are looking, especially with interest rates being a little bit higher, a lot of those are going to be kind of cash or really large down payments to be able to do that. And those numbers need to match too for that commercial and business side. So anyway, that's kind of the market recap in a nutshell. I do see that Ryan's wearing a Range Riders hat today.
Yeah.
Something's going on with baseball
Baseball's
season,
right around the corner.
What's happening?
May 21st, opening day.
Whoop, whoop.
At home, 7:05. They're playing the Oakland Ballers. It's the start of a 6-game homestand. We will be there.
We will be there.
Yeah,
And we have a couple season tickets.
Absolutely.
Right behind home plate.
Yep.
So actually stay tuned for our open houses. We're going to be giving those away as surprises at our open houses. Also friends, family, clients, customers, all that stuff. Reach out to us. If we have some extra tickets, even though we want to be as involved in baseball as possible, that's a lot of games to go to in the summer. So we try to be there as much as possible, and we love to bring you along.
Yeah, so any one of us, give us a holler. We'd love to take you to the game, get a soda, have a few peanuts.
Get a soda and peanuts. Yes, exactly. He's a peanut guy. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us once again. We'll talk to you next month, probably right at the end of May, going into June.
Yeah. See you then.
See you then.